You know that feeling when you get a tracking number, but it is for that just excruciatingly slow ground shipping. Like you check your app and your package has just been sitting in a warehouse 3 states away for a week.
Yeah, just gathering dust.
Yeah.
It is the absolute worst.
Right. And for decades, I mean, that is exactly what waiting for a tax refund felt like. But today, welcome to the deep dive because we are looking at a massive shift in Mexico's tax system for 2026.
It is a really huge update.
It is. So the mission for you today is figuring out how you can get your refund insanely fast and, well, dodging the digital traps that will definitely get your money stuck in bureaucratic purgatory.
And, to really appreciate how wild this shift is, we have to look at the baseline first. So legally, under Article 22 of the Federal Tax Code, the government actually has up to 40 business days to process a refund.
Wait, 40 business days? That is like almost 2 full months. Total slow ground shipping vibes right there.
Totally. You file, and then you just kind of hope the money eventually materializes at some point. But here is the curveball from SAT Communique 30, 2026. They are currently averaging a turnaround time of just 3 days.
3 days? Oh, wow.
Yeah, just 3 days.
That is basically overnight delivery. Okay, but I mean, the government does not just suddenly become 2 months faster out of the goodness of their hearts. What is the catch here?
Well, the catch is you have to opt into their Automatic Return System, the SAD, for the 2025 fiscal year. And you can do it by July 31st, 2026.
Okay, so there is a strict deadline.
Right. And the real reason they can actually process it in 3 days is that they have completely removed the human element. The system relies entirely on preloaded data.
Ah, got it. So it is just algorithms running the show.
Exactly. The algorithms scan the numbers already sitting in their database, match them against what you submit, and, if they align perfectly, your refund is approved immediately.
But see, that feels like a really huge if, because I was looking at the list of common errors that kick you out of this fast lane, and I mean, some of them are just bizarre.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah, like this one, unknown employer payroll receipts. Wait, how does a phantom company I have never even heard of end up on my official tax return claiming they pay me?
Well, because the machine is blind, just reads data. If a completely random company makes a typo, like just one transposed digit in some employee's tax ID number that happens to match yours, the system instantly links their payroll records to your file.
So suddenly it looks like I have a secret second job.
Yep.
And then the algorithm just assumes I'm hiding income from them.
Precisely. Or take your personal deductions, for example.
Yeah.
Say you go to the dentist for a root canal.
Ouch. Okay.
Right. It hurts in more ways than one. Because if the receptionist accidentally tags your digital receipt under general office expenses instead of medical, the algorithm sees a mismatch and kicks your refund right out.
Wow. So it can just duplicate your income or log the wrong withholding amounts?
Exactly. And if you just blindly click accept on that preloaded data to get your money faster, you trigger an automatic rejection.
I mean, it is literally like debugging a computer program. You have this massive block of code running your taxes, and if there is just one single line of bad code, like that dentist typo, the whole program crashes.
That is such a great way to visualize it.
You have to hunt down that exact error so the program can finally run.
Yeah. And to stop the crash, you really have to verify the underlying data before you submit. In Mexico, these are your digital tax receipts, the CFDIs.
Right, the CFDIs.
Those digital receipts are essentially the individual lines of code backing up your income, deductions, and your withholdings. You just have to check them.
But let's say I miss one, the system crashes, my automatic refund is deemed inadmissible. Am I just permanently locked out of my money?
No, you do have backup plans, but you definitely lose the 3-day speed.
Ah, there is the real catch.
Yeah. You either have to file a complimentary return to correct the bad data, or you request the refund manually.
And I am guessing manual means we are right back to that 40-day waiting period.
Usually, yeah. You submit the electronic return format, the FED, and you submit your documentation under Procedure 70 of the tax code.
Procedure 70.
Right. Basically, you are telling the automated system, hey, I disagree with you. Bring in a human. You submit your physical proof, and an actual real auditor has to review your math instead of the machine.
Which really highlights why this all matters so much. We are not just talking about filling out paperwork anymore. This is really about actively taking ownership of your digital financial footprint.
Absolutely.
Because if you do not manage those digital receipts, you are basically letting an algorithm hold your money hostage over a silly typo.
It is totally the double-edged sword of automation.
Definitely. It does leave us with a pretty massive question to think about, though. If a government tax authority is actually capable of cross-referencing all these digital receipts, spotting discrepancies, and processing complex financial refunds in an average of just 3 days,
Yeah.
how long until the entire concept of manually filing our taxes just becomes a thing of the past, like completely obsolete?
Oh, seriously. Pretty soon we might not even need a tracking number at all. The package will just be waiting on the doorstep before we even remember to check the app.